Hey everyone, welcome to the episode of That's All Funny, episode number 646. Yeah, just here chilling, another day, another dollar. Got my little dog inside because my other bigger dog wanted to bite her. That other dog's a piece of shit. I hate that. Other dog. No, I hate that other dog. Piece of shit. And he really needs to just like, I don't know, get given away or something. I I don't know. I get, helping out stray dogs. We have the little pug, but once the little pug like gets hurt, it's like, nah, fuck that. Fuck this other big dog if it's gonna bite the little dog. It's not right. Get it out of here. Get get it out of here now. Get it out of here, that bad hombre now. Let's check out the news. We got some news here. What time is it? Because I don't have a doctor's appointment. No, I have a doctor's appointment in the afternoon sometime, so that's cool. Hopefully, I get some new pills. Some new pills, pills, pills. Want some pills. Give me all those pills. I don't care if I get the chills. I don't think you do. So you and me are through. Man, Destiny's Child used to be good. Even when they had four members, that was cool. Three members was pretty good though too. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. Remember they did that Charlie's Angels song? It's crazy, right? Anyways, here's some news. Oracle warns that a TikTok ban would dent revenue and profit. And Oracle is a cloud infrastructure service, and I guess they deal with uh, TikTok's memories and uploads and downloads and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, no shit. Like, I don't know why the government is so well. Okay, I understand why the government is so uh, like itching to get rid of TikTok because it is a privacy concern. They are like taking over technically, and it is like mostly a Chinese app. I feel like they have given some of the power to Walmart. I think they sold some of their shares to Walmart, so not a wholly a Chinese app, but um, I don't know why they're so hung up on getting rid of TikTok, considering that also TikTok is technically a platform for free speech and it's being utilized in that way too. Even if like people think, oh, it's toxic, they got all these weird people. And I like watching it for the weird people or for the chicks that show off their titties or bounce their ass or whatever. But it is technically kind of like X, right? Where it's a free speech platform. You can kind of say what you want and do what you want, and I mean, to certain extents, but it is letting the people have a voice. So it's like quieting, it's like taking away your rights as a human being in the First Amendment or whatever, so uh them wanting to get rid of TikTok. I think it's just because they can't control it. Kind of like X with Elon Musk. Like they don't favor it because it goes against people like CNN or the Fox, where they're they're news programs, but they're owned by certain people in the media or people in the business where they can push their own agenda. So, that's why I think they want to get rid of TikTok. But I'm just a crazy man. What do I know? Next year on the news, DC police to begin deploying drones alongside officers to some calls. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Like, uh, I don't know. I get if you're. I guess they're gonna do it. I'm sorry. I just woke up. I guess they're gonna do it with like high speed chases and stuff like that, so they can help locate people. But if you're gonna put like little like machine guns on them and shit, or bombs and have them kamikaze into a person, that's pretty overkill. But they have been doing that. I've been seeing like those war videos of I don't know if they're Ukrainian soldiers or Russian soldiers or Israeli or Palestinian, but where like the drones just like fucking kamikaze themselves and bomb themselves into, and it's like, man, this doesn't seem fair. Like they really need to kind of like with chemical warfare, like kind of limit this because it doesn't seem fair to war. And I know it's all's fair in love and war. Even to me, like I don't see why there's like restrictions on how you can attack people or what you can do, and ceasefires and all that doesn't make sense to me. Because in the times of war, but it just doesn't seem fair in a world where uh it seems like cheating, like a cheat code, like you got some sort of aim bot or something, and you're just deploying these drones, and then especially in the form of like just regular police and regular maintaining of security, it just sounds like overkill. But what do I know? I don't know about the police. I'm just a piece of shit. And I feel like drones would just distract people and make them have more accidents. But we're already distracted, but with TikTok and you know the Lord Baphomet and all other bullshit that were going on in our lives. We're just easily distracted people now. That's just how we live. Going on here to news, more news. Tesla recalls nearly 12,000 Cyber truck electric pickup trucks. And this one, it's Tesla's recalling, 11,688 Cybertrucks for the failure of the windshield wiper that could reduce visibility, increasing the risk of a car crash. And I didn't even know that was a thing. I feel like they're doing that just to hide the fact that the pedals are fucked up, because I know that was an issue with the pedals being where they could stick underneath the platform and then cause the truck to accelerate basically on its own whenever it's stuck all the way down or stays stuck in the acceleration mode. And that shit could go pretty fast from what I hear. I don't know how long the battery will last, but it can go pretty fast. But I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing to recall cyber. I mean, it's not a weird thing, but it's also like, oh, bring your Cybertruck. We got to fix your windshield wiper. And I don't think I've heard anyone complain about the windshield wiper. It's everything else they're complaining about, obviously. So it's a very odd thing to bring in the trucks to recall with. But I know my niece said she saw one out in the wild, and she was pretty like, "Oh, I saw one. That was pretty cool." And I was like, "Wow, you saw one? That's pretty cool." And just out in the wild. So but we're here around Austin where they produce them supposedly, so I guess you would see it. Maybe it was Joe Rogan's or something, but I don't know. Like they look cool. I prefer. I have my Chevy truck. That's pretty cool. I wish it was a little smaller, but that's just me. But no, I don't know. I'm not feeling it, especially for a truck. I'd rather just have an El Camino, a nice classic El Camino. I don't know. I wish I had a nice working El Camino. I had an El Camino once. It was I had it for a few days and I was young and I was like, nah, I can't drive this. So my dad gave me the choice. You could have the El Camino or you could have the Mazda Protege. But the Mazda Protege was standard, so I chose the Protege. I had to learn standard. And that's where I learned standard. And I love that car too, the Protege. That was a good car. That one I made a lot of trips everywhere. That thing was fucking good on gas. The fucking El Camino wasn't good on gas at all. It was so hard to drive. It was so fucking hard. Lastly, here on the news, Crazy Town lead singer, celebrity rehab star, Shifty Shellshock dies at 49. Shifty Shellshock, the lead singer of the rap rock band Crazy Town, has died. He was 49. There is no I didn't know that was his name, Shifty Shellshock. I thought his name was like Brad Owen or something. But he's died, and they have not disclosed why he died or how he died. But if it's at the age of 49, and if he was on celebrity rehab at some point, I could assume drugs, but that's just allegedly in my own head. Uh, you know, but what do I know? I'm not a doctor. I am not a yeah, I am not a doctor. But yeah, they're known for the hit song Butterfly, which, come my lady, come my lady, feel my butterfly, sugar baby. And if you've heard the song, it's actually a sample of a Chili Pepper song called Pretty Little Ditty from Mother's Milk. That's there's your bit there's your little bit of trivia, like it's weird that they sampled for that song a whole Chili Pepper song, and they're like a rock band and they used it as their one hit song. It's very strange. Uh but yeah, and then that song is just weird too. It's like, even as a kid I thought this song was dirty, and then now as an adult I listen to it, I'm like, the song's dirty. Like but yeah, it's really just a Chili Pepper song from Mother's Milk, which is their first album with John Frusciante and Chad Smith, I think. It's not their first album, but it's their first album with their new guitarist and drummer that the Chili Peppers end up having as their like permanent drummer and guitarist for the majority of their career, which is still going on today. But yeah, rest in peace to Shifty Shell Shock. I hope he finds peace and finds the butterfly, even though I guess the butterfly is a vagina. But I hope he finds that butterfly at peace at the end of I don't know, Shangri La. I don't know what he believed in. So I don't know what to like ask him to find after, in peace. Uh, come my lady, come my lady, feel my butterfly, joker, baby. I'm alright. I'm trying to sound like Adam Sandler. Ooh, I got a butterfly, and I'm the sugar baby. Ooh, Adam Sandler. Ooh, no, I don't know. I don't fucking know. All I know is that's all funny, guys. So thank you for the podcast. That's all funny. The Bodywork podcast. We'll just search That's All Funny. Check out the podcast That's All Kayfabe with my buddy Gabe, where we're talking about wrestling. Comes out on Mondays. Look for it under That's All Kayfabe. Or if you want to see video versions of this or that on the YouTube channel, check them out. YouTube.com/ at Lorenzo Ariola. Got video versions of this, that, other stuff I do. Clips with Dirty Dalish, video games and stuff. Live show I do with the wonderful mint salad called Tits and Areolas. You can see it on Tuesdays, which should be today, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube or on my ex on Twitter. Check it out on Twitter. Check me out on Twitter at Lorenzo Ariola, on Instagram at Lorenzo Ariola. You can hit me up for merch, t-shirts, print stickers, or if you just want to whatever, you can check me out there. If you want to commission some art from a great artist, check out at Retro Horror Inc. on Instagram or Twitter. That's at Retro Horror Inc. Got t-shirts, print stickers. I already said that. Just commission some art. He's a great artist, very hard to graphic art. You want to check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. Like, subscribe. Thank you to my Patreon members. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.